Do you know a lot about all of the organs that we have? We study a lot about them, right? Do you also know about another organ that most people don't know of, our invisible organ? Hi, I'm Dr. Rashmi Kulkarni, co-founder Arna Gen Next Solutions Private Limited. This invisible organ that we have that most people do not know of is so small. In fact, it's microscopic. That's why we call it our invisible organ. Do you know what it's made up of? It's not made of our cells. Interestingly, it is made up of germs. There are trillions of germs that make up our invisible organ. They live inside our body. They live inside and on our body. They're all over. Sounds scary, right? But they are doing some very, very fantastic, very crucial, very important functions that we would not be healthy without. Why they are doing these functions just like any other organ? Isn't it important that we know about what it is? So all of these germs that are present in our body, on our skin, in our mouth, in our digestive tract, and everywhere else, are there for a reason. They are doing very, very important functions. Do you know what they are? Well, I list a few of them. These germs improve our immunity. Yes, you might think that germs cause disease, but there are many more germs that are actually building our immunity to prevent a lot of these diseases or infections. They help us digest a lot of our food, for example, fiber that we eat. Majority of the fiber is digested by these germs. They make a lot of vitamins that we need to function properly. So many people have vitamin deficiencies, right? Vitamin B, there are many B vitamin deficiencies. Vitamin K. So these are made by the germs in our body. That could explain why we never get over these deficiencies very well. They also absorb our food, like the minerals that we eat, calcium, iron. A lot of these are absorbed with the help of these germs. We couldn't do it ourselves. So if we think about all of these, there are a lot more functions that they fulfill. If we think about all of these functions, shouldn't we know more about what this organ is? What is it made up of? So this organ is made up of all of the wonderful germs that you already might be familiar with, bacteria. So when I say bacteria, we think about it, infections. They cause infections. We need to take antibiotics, right? So a lot of bacteria are actually very, very healthy for us. They do not just cause disease. If you think of it, that also are a part of our microbiome. We know the very scary COVID-19 virus, but there are many other viruses that are a part of our microbiome that are helping us. They are a part of our invisible organ. Similarly, we have protozoa. All of these germs are functioning together with our body to help us be very, very healthy. So this is what the microbiome is, a collection of all of these wonderful germs that are present in our body at any given point of time. That's our microbiome, unique for each and every person. So when I say it is unique for each and every person, what happens when it's not healthy or when it's healthy? What does it mean? If you take an example of any other organ, just like any other organ would fail to perform properly if it's not healthy. If the heart is not healthy, it is not going to pump blood in the same manner as a healthy heart. If the liver is not healthy, it would not detoxify the blood. It would not perform the same kind of functions. Similarly, when the microbiome is not healthy, when our invisible organ is not healthy, it cannot perform all of these wonderful functions that it normally performs. So shouldn't we know more about it? What is unhealthy? Means we do not have many types of germs. We do not have a large number of germs in our body. Or we have a very unhealthy collection of germs that can cause disease. Any of these can mean an unhealthy microbiome. When it's a healthy microbiome, on the other hand, that means the microbiome has a lot more germs in it, many different types of germs, and a healthy collection of germs that can come together to perform these functions in a very smooth manner. So this is what I mean by healthy and unhealthy. Now what happens when it's unhealthy? Many things can go wrong. A lot of aspects of our health, not just physical, but mental health as well, are very much dependent on the collection of germs that we have in our bodies, especially in our gut, in the digestive tract. Because there is a direct connection between the gut and brain, our emotions, physical health, our mental health. A lot of it is dependent on how we digest the food that we eat. What are the chemicals generated from it? What are the chemicals that are affecting our body and other organs at all times? So the impact these have are also on our brain. That is why they impact our mental health directly. So if we think about what happens when the microbiome is not healthy, it can cause all possible diseases, chronic, lice, kidney disease, tension, liver, and many more. Any disease that you can think of can be linked to a change in the microbiome or a poor microbiome. If it allergies, even allergies can be linked to a poor microbiome. There are several food allergies that many children have. Then recurrent infections, people fall sick all the time, children fall sick all the time. Why are they getting sick all the time? Because the immune system is not very developed. The germs are just not there in the body to train the immune system of these children. And a lot of this immune system is in our gut. So if we look at all of these diseases that can be caused just because of a poor microbiome, just because of the germs that we have in our body or don't have in our body, isn't it important that we know more about it and learn to take care? Because if we are able to build a healthy microbiome, we will be able to prevent a lot of these chronic diseases. Did you learn something new about our invisible organ? Please let me know in the comments down below in the chat. Would you like to know more about how to take care of it? We have several resources. Stay tuned for more.